this. The date is March 13th, 2024. The time is 4 p.m. We are at Morris, Detective Kaluskin, and this is in reference to case number 24001896. If you don't mind, I'm just going to set this down here because I know you talk kind of soft, and so I can capture what you say. So like I said previously before we started the recording, I'm here and I'm the lead detective that's investigating the case for Maddie. Okay. I know you spoke to Orange County detectives in the past. Some were all right, some were not so pleasant, according to your father. So I'm going to do my best to be as... I'm in a house right now with my wife and 3 daughters, so I kind of know how to talk to females and stuff like that. So I just have a few follow-up questions from when you spoke to Orange County Detective Payne, I think his name was. Did you go to Maddie's birthday party on Sunday?
Yes.
Who else was there with you as our friends?
Me and Emily.
Emily?
Yeah.
Do you know Emily's last name?
No.
Does she go to your school?
Yes.
What grade is she?
7th.
7th? Any classes with Maddie?
PE.
PE? You don't happen to have her phone number, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you mind giving it to me? Are you feeling better? Dad says you weren't feeling too hot yesterday.
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Alright, so you two were basically the only friends that were there at the birthday party. How was she during the birthday party? Was she outgoing, happy?
When Emily got there, she kind of changed her mood, but I was the first one of her friends to get there, but she was kind of on me for stuff. Like, she would kind of get mad at anything I asked.
Like what? What would you ask her that would make her mad?
There was like food there, and I didn't know what the food was, so I asked, and after like 3 times of asking, she got mad at me asking. Okay. We were playing red light, green light, and she got mad because I wasn't standing in the correct spot, and it would just be about really little things.
Okay. I know it's difficult for me to ask, but I have to ask because it might be important in the future. I know you shared with either Detective Payne or the other female that was speaking with you that you and Maddie kind of were maybe on the same cycle.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. And in the interview with Detective Payne, you said that Maddie may have gotten her period later on.
Yeah.
Was that in February or January?
January.
January, okay. Did you two discuss at all about February's?
No, not really.
Okay, all right. Because I think you also mentioned to him when she doesn't get it, she's kind of moody?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Did it appear that way when you guys were at the birthday party or the weeks leading up to it?
At the birthday party.
She did? Okay. She seemed...
Of course they're going to murder last night.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to scoot a little closer. So during the birthday party, she seemed to act kind of the way she would if she didn't get a period.
Yeah.
Or she would... Okay. Did she say anything else was bothering her during her birthday party?
No.
Yes. Probably she did. She was mad because I was there.
Oh yeah, she had told her friends literally she told all of us the day before her party. So she was mad that no one could make it because everyone was out of town or they couldn't make it.
And she was upset at that?
Yeah.
Okay. In going through Maddie's text messages, you guys appear to have a group text going between you and a few other people.
Yeah.
Okay. She asked you about dates for MPAs.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still have those text messages in your phone?
Right.
Maybe. And the reason I'm asking is because it looks like when she asked for the dates for the MPA,
What's an MPA? The thing I went to Monday. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it seems like nobody replied, or those messages didn't go through on her phone. So the MPA, I don't want to scroll through it. Is the MPA conversation before this or after?
She said it right here.
Looking at and that's regarding the MPAs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it doesn't look like there was too many conversations after that,
No.
if any. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to kind of... I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom of the... Oh. How do I get rid of that?
We just go all the way down.
Yeah, go to the very last messages that you had that Maddie would have been a part of. You're like my kids. Scroll forever.
Yes, lots of talking.
Oop.
What was that?
All right. I don't know. I don't know if this is because Maddie asked specifically in a text message. Do you know the date of NPA? Do you
I'll
have?
find that.
Do you have a lot of different group messages with Maddie?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, just for the record, Mom is also present with this interview.
I can't find it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, going back to the birthday party. What time did you leave the party?
Picked you up like 7?
Yeah, so around 7. I got home at 7:15.
Emily left the same time.
Okay.
Because I saw Emily walk out. Her mother was already there. Her sister, someone was already there to pick her up, and then I
Picking up
saved
Emily.
up.
Okay. Who all from Maddie's family was there? Was there a lot? Or?
Yeah, there was a lot. I can't remember.
Okay. Did Maddie say what time she was leaving the party to you guys, or what time she's going to go home?
I had asked her when the party was gonna end before Emily had came because she was asking.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I don't know, this party could last till like midnight or like 1 a.m.
Okay. Do you happen to know who took Maddie home?
I don't.
Or did she even talk? Did she talk about it? Who was going to take her home?
I know what the person looks like. I don't know like how they're
Okay.
related to Maddie.
It was a family member.
Yes.
It wasn't her mom's boyfriend.
The mom's
Okay.
boyfriend was not at the party.
Okay. Did Maddie mention to you that he was going to be at the house when she got home, or anything like that? No. Did she mention to you about mom? Was mom working, or why wasn't mom at the party?
No, she didn't mention the mom at all.
Okay. Did she seem like she was upset at the mom? At her mom?
No, but I kind of figured that's why she was mad at like the
Okay.
party.
Because her mom wasn't there.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Now, I know you mentioned in also one of the interviews that every time, whenever you wake up, you always have messages from Maddie, regarding text messages.
Yeah.
And is that like on a daily basis, or okay, all right? What would those messages just be about? Random stuff, or good morning,
She
or
would say like, "Hi, good morning," and she'd send me like a bunch of like Instagram, YouTube stuff.
okay. And from what I understand, she didn't send you a message that morning, Monday morning. And as long as you've known Maddie, have you known anyone other than her mother to take her to school?
No, other than her grandparents.
Other than her parents, okay. Have you ever met this guy, her mom's boyfriend?
I went over to her house like once or twice, and he was there. I met him in person once.
Okay. Did she ever talk about him?
I knew she was on call with him a lot, and I knew that she had told me that he'd moved out of like the house.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I had asked to hang out with her, and we had made plans like a week or two before.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day of, I wake up to a text message, and it was like, "Hey, I can't. My stepfather's coming,
Okay.
and we're gonna hang out together for the day."
Okay. Did she seem like she had a good relationship with him?
Yeah, they seemed pretty tight. They seemed really close.
Okay. Did she ever mention anything that would may have been weird to you about him or mom?
Other than that, they were like really close, and that they were like always on call.
Okay.
Like when me and Maddie were on call, she was either on call with her sister or him.
Okay. With whose sister?
Her sister.
Maddie's sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Could that be her half sister?
I guess.
Do you know her name? If I said her name?
No.
Okay. All right. I think that's going to be. I just needed some things clarified about the party, but she was definitely upset at the party.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel that she was upset at anybody in particular, or just upset in general?
Upset in general, kind of.
Okay. Was she crying or anything like that?
No.
Tell her what she would do. Tell them what she did.
When I first got to the party, she got mad because I didn't have a gift.
Okay.
Which I had already given my gift to her at school, but she had said like, "Where's like the rest?"
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her like this really big bag of like full of stuff, and I was like, "What do you mean? Where's the rest?" And she
Alright.
was like, "You said that there were gonna be like a whole bunch of stuff as like a joke, and then like,
Mhm.
so where's the rest of the stuff?" And I was like, "This is it." So when I showed up to her party, she was like, "I barely got any gifts, and I was surprised I didn't get a gift from you."
Mm.
And I was like, "But I already gave you my gift at school." So, and then at the end of like the party, like when me and Emily were like leaving, she got mad at me because I didn't like shake all of like her family members like hands to like say goodbye,
Mhm.
which I kind of was like, "Oh, bye," and then like I left, and then as I was like crossing the street and stuff, she got mad. She was like, "I always get in trouble after you leave because you don't say goodbye to everyone," and I was like, I say goodbye, I just don't say it very loud.
Mm. Did she always have these kind of mood swings, I guess you could say, call them?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she ever talk about her sleeping habits? Like, would she go to bed late, go to bed early, sleep in late, get up early?
I know if she was like sick or something, she'd go to bed early, but she'd sleep in her mom's room.
Okay.
But other than that, she'd stay up pretty late.
Okay. All right. One last difficult question. Do you think her mom would hurt her for any reason?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm not going to ask you about him because you don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you can think of, since we're probably not going to be talking again, that you think I should know that about Maddie or anything that has to do with that household?
I know that they have roommates.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that he moved out and that they got a new roommate. I don't think I can think of anything else that was like weird or anything other than the whole roommate thing.
Gotcha. All right.
Her phone is I'm telling you this so if there's anything that you need from her phone, we have to go get her phone fixed. For some reason, it's not letting her do, it's not saying there's a phone number on it anymore, it just keeps wanting to do the email address and we can't get it back. So we've
okay.
gotta take it, so, but I don't know if we take it, we've been holding off on taking it until after you talked to her, because I didn't know that if we redid it, we were afraid she might lose messages.
Gotcha. If you could do me a favor, and they'll probably ask you when you go to the phone store. I see you have an iPhone. If you could back it up to your Apple iCloud,
Yeah.
because they're going to ask that anyways.
Okay,
They may be able to assist you in backing it up. I don't think I will, but in the slight chance
Right.
I may need, because we have Maddie's phone and stuff like that, so we have a lot of the messages already. It's just that one message was concerning where she asked the date for MPAs, but nobody replies after that. And that's the reason I was kind of needing clarification on that sort of thing.
was that because nobody knew?
Nobody knew the date, and then
Is that why you didn't answer?
yeah.
And it makes sense. If you do happen to think of something that we didn't talk about or something that just pops in your head, let mom or dad know. I gave him my card yesterday. Unless you want me to give you another one.
No, I'm sure he's
Okay.
right.
Please feel free to reach out to me. Then I can communicate through you so we don't have to bother him. Because I know this is a very traumatic
Yes.
incident, you know.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that he's been talked to a few times already. It's just when a juvenile is involved and they have a best friend, like, that's the reason why, because best friends know everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they know a lot more than parents and stuff like that. So I want to apologize. I don't know what happened with Orange County detectives.
Yeah.
We don't work with them. But I know your husband was very upset yesterday when I came. And I hope I can kind of smooth that over. But
No, you did great. It was the line of questioning and some of the words that she didn't know and then having to explain what some of the words meant was something we didn't really want to have to go through.
Right.
So, I will say that when she came home from the birthday party, she was upset because Maddie was on her about everything. She doesn't like guacamole. She got mad at her for not eating the guacamole. She was mad about everything. They went
Yeah.
outside and played. She got a water hose and was she was very angry. She was mad there weren't a lot of presents. This is all this stuff she came home and told us.
Gotcha.
She was
okay.
mad because family members weren't there, and Sage's birthday is at the beginning of February, and she'd been building it up all month that on her birthday it's going to be a really big event, and all this family's coming in, and then they didn't.
Right.
So she was very upset. So I mean, she's kind of breezed over it a little bit, but that was when she came home. That's what she told us.
Gotcha.
And there was
Okay.
this whole table, and there was one gift on it.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
there weren't a lot of gifts. So I saw an interview with the grandmother saying, "Oh, there were all these gifts and all these people," and that's not what was
Gotcha.
portrayed when she was there, unless that happened after.
Right. Okay. All right. But like I said, thank you for talking to me. Thank you also. We're going to conclude this interview. It is now 4:19 p.m.